What's up, what's up, what's up? How's everyone doing? I make sure everything's working today. How are y'all? Felt it in your pinky. What's up, Tay? How you been? How you been since this morning, since I talked to you? Everything good? See if my chat is working. I gotta get the little URL thingy. Yes, it is working. It says sleepy. Mom tested positive for COVID, so I'm hiding out in my room. Oh no, it's no good. That's no good. How are you feeling? You feeling any better? I know you were sick earlier. We sit here and chill for a little bit, but let everybody get here before we start opening stuff. What's up, Nikolai? Hi, it's been a while. How's everyone? It's been pretty good, man. It's been busy. Busy, stressful, but overall not too bad for me. I can't speak for everyone else, but still waiting for everybody to get here. Feel fine, just congested, but still feeling congested is like the worst. Like everything just feels like blah in your face whenever you're congested. It's no good. No good. How's everybody's week been, man? The last couple weeks. I think I missed out last Sunday, if I remember right. Was it last Sunday that I missed out? When was the last stream? 2 weeks ago? You guys know? I'm actually going to make this a little smaller so I can move the screen over, because like you guys can see it, but I can't see anything on chat, so just want to make sure I got that covered. Oh no, I do not want to pull that program up. If this suddenly goes bye-bye, I apologize. I just pulled up one of my programs and it's heavy. I close it. Close. Close. Yeah, alright, we got it. I think it was a week ago. I feel like it was 2 weeks ago. It's been that long. It's been that long. No. But yeah, I hope your mom feels better. Tell her to drink lots of fluids and fight the good fight, because COVID's no joke. No joke. No joke. So, let me talk to you about my week a little bit before we get into this. Work's been hard, right? Work's been stressful. I mean, I'm okay with it, but like, it's just... I'm tired of customer service. I really am. And as much of like, I feel as if I've got this entertainment thing down and I can speak to you guys and handle social media really well, but like, there's something about doing it in person that just doesn't ring the same. You know, it's like, I don't know. Peopling can be hard sometimes. She's feeling okay, just signing stuff. Well, let's just hope that's all it is. Let's just hope that's all it is. So let me tell you a story about one of my adventures this week at work. Sammy B, what's up? I was at work. It's like right in the morning. We start at 8 o'clock sharp every day, and we work until 6 p.m. every day. I don't get any breaks. I just get a lunch, 30 minutes, and believe me, it flies by quicker than you can imagine. My very first car that came in, if you guys don't know, I change oil and do preventative maintenance on vehicles. Almost mechanic work, but not quite. I had a lady come in. She goes, I won't describe her or anything. I'll just tell you what happened. She's like, yeah, I'm here for an oil change. How much do you think it would be for my vehicle? I have no idea of being able to tell what that is based off of just looking at a vehicle. I am not a guru. All right, I need my computer that we have there at work in order to figure this out. And I kind of eyeballed it. I was like, well, if you just go basic oil, about $65, which is expensive in my mind, but it is what it is. And well, what if I wanted to change a light bulb? I was like, oh, you're looking at about 90. You know, just it depends on the labor, how hard it is to get it replaced. It's like, well, you have to take the tire well off, and you have to reach in underneath this and go behind that. And I've been watching, I've got the YouTube video right here if you need it. And I was like, I appreciate that, but I can figure that out. If you want, you know, we can do both. We can do one. What do you want to do? It's just like, well, how much does it be to do the light bulb? I was like, well, I have to pull it in, look at it, see if I can get to it, and determine the work and the labor, and then I can get back to you. I'm not stingy with labor. Labor at our job, the mechanics charge $100 an hour, which, you know, get your hustle on, right? Get your hustle on, but that ain't me. It just depends on how hard the work is and how long I spend on it. It took me 10 minutes to get to that light bulb, tops. And I took out the light bulb she gave me, right? I tried to put it in the one that it replaced the broken one, right? And it didn't fit. And I was like, oh no, this is no good. I have to go explain to this person that they have to go get another light bulb if they got the wrong one. That's not a big deal. Usually most auto parts place will, you know, trade you for the right product because it happens, right? People get the wrong thing sometimes. And I walked over and I said, well, I took everything apart and your light bulb didn't fit. Here's your light bulb back with the case that it came in, right? It's opened, of course, but I could tape that together. That's not an issue. Just, she was not happy. She's like, you just said you were going to give me a quote. I didn't ask you to do this. I didn't want you to replace my light bulb. I was like, ma'am, why are you here? And she's like, I just want to know how much it would cost. I was like, it won't be much, but you're going to have to go get another light bulb, or I can order you one. And then you could just pay the full price for that light bulb and then go exchange this one for your money back. The idea that the extra work was going to have to be done one way or the other was not what they wanted to hear. And very calmly I said, ma'am, I have two options. And I gave her options and she didn't like it. And I'd like to speak with your manager. Took her light bulb and I slammed it down on the table and I go, I'll be right back. Well, I got my manager and I told him the situation. He goes, dude, just tell her to leave. I was like, I'm not gonna do that. Like, as much as I would love to do that, I'm not gonna do that. What's up, BRB? Yeah, I know, Tay, right? What kind of messed up situation is that? And so he went and talked to her. I was like, can you go talk to her? Because I'm gonna lose my job if I have to talk to her again. That's how up here I was on 11 with frustration, and I just watched him from a distance, and he was going through the same frustration. You see his face just slowly getting angrier and angrier, and then she didn't look happy when she left. She peeled out of our driveway, and I said, what'd you say? You know, 'cause I honestly didn't care what she had to say. I just want to know what he said. And he's like, I told her to go get a new bulb and come back. Just so she wouldn't listen to me when I did it. I don't know. That's not the end of the story, though. It's not the end of the story. A few hours go by, like 5 or 6 hours go by, and she comes back in the afternoon, and she has the right bulb. And one of the guys goes and talks. He greets her, right? Gets in the car, brings her around the same bay, and they're going to change the light bulb. What's up, KSJ, man? What's going on? And he pulls in and opens the door and immediately goes, Brad. And I looked at him. I go, no. I already knew what it was for. I said no, and like just walked off like I didn't care, right? Next thing you know, every non-busy person, you know, employee that was there was standing around the front of this car trying to figure out how to get to this light bulb, and I'm standing in the corner, leaned up against the wall, watching them all try to figure it out. And in the distance, you see the customer staring at everybody, and I'm just sitting there smirking. And we got the light bulb changed, and they left. So that was how I started my Thursday or Friday off. So, but I didn't let it get to me. It happens. It's customer service. It's whatever. But that was not a great start to the day, and my ferocity, my anger was up here for like 2/4 of like half of the day, right? And then slowly came back down. When it showed back up, went right back up. But I stood back and just waited, and everybody left happy. So I'm cool too, I guess. Okay. All right, KSJ. I see how you are. I know I'm cool. What are you? I try to be cool. I'm just a nerd. You guys know this. Y'all are cooler than I am. But yeah, it's been a frustrating week, and today was my first day off since last week, so I get Thursday off again, which we'll be doing another stream on Thursday, so cool. My bestie, of course, got it hanging up right here. I can get it off, it's so thin. Right here. Bestie. I have to hang it up when I'm on the computer because like I'll set my wrist down and it pushes into my wrist. And so like I made a place for it with all my other merch. So felt that in your soul, I bet, dude. Like I'm good at customer service. I've done it for how old am I? 35? Been working since I was 15 for 20 years. Been doing it for 20 years and it never gets any easier, let's just put it that way. Let's just put it that way. But I mean, there's some jobs where it's pretty simple, but take a good rest, enjoy your day off. My day off's almost over. Let me be real. It's like what time is it? It's almost 8 o'clock here, so I'm just dreading Monday again. Who wants to go to work? If I could just get paid well to work in customer service, you can, but you gotta be good. Most customer service, the real money's in commissions in customer service. So like where you work retail, you work what I do, which is maintenance, and get all our extra money from selling products and services. So if you work retail, you sell cards, you know, things to keep customers come back spending money. That's where the money's at. So the more you do, the better off you are. I remember we worked retail. There's this one old lady who worked a register. Dude, she make like $300 extra a month just because all the cards, you know, like the credit cards she would commission off of is insane. She was good. She got fired though for stealing. Oh. But yeah, we're gonna start this off. You guys, if you don't know, I'm gonna make the announcement now. We are doing a charity for Taylor. She's in chat. Say hi, Taylor. Taylor's trying to get a breast reduction surgery, and when is the date? Because you shifted the date, like you rescheduled. When did it get rescheduled to? We're trying to help her out. Help them out. I'm sorry. I'm gonna try my best to remember pronouns today. Any info? You didn't reschedule. I thought you did. Didn't you say it was like August something? Not till the 8th. Okay, not till the 8th. So we don't have a whole month, but I mean, extra time is extra time. Then that sucks because I was gonna give you a little bit out of every check until we got it. So that would have given me like 3 or 4 more opportunities. Oh, that reminds me. Check my bank account so I can send you my donation. Thank you for that. You guys see me pilling on my phone. It's not that I'm not paying attention. I'm just trying to do some extra stuff. It's due tomorrow? Okay, let's see what I can do. Does PayPal accept like only via PayPal, or can I send it with like a card? I've never received anything. I've never sent anything that wasn't via PayPal, so. Okay, yeah, I'll send that after stream. Banking account or okay, that's good. I'll do that here in a minute. Say a minute, like when this ends, I'll get with you. I'll send it to you. But yeah, so while we are on here today, I was digging through some stuff because if you don't know, we are going to be doing prizes for this whole fundraiser thing. The last week will probably be when it kicks in. Donations past or present will count, but we're going to be giving away some BT21 stuff for top donos and stuff. So sorry, ASMR. So today, while we're just hanging out today, I'm gonna be opening some cards that I forgot I had. Right, prepackaged. I actually found them while I was digging through the prizes. We're gonna be opening those. Oops. Those are gonna be going in the collection. And then I got a package from March, and it's, if I remember right, it's the Proof album, right? It's very, very heavy. Very heavy. And I'm kind of sad she's not here. Tay, could you do me a favor? If, I don't know if you're on your phone or KSJ, could somebody make an announcement in the Discord and let them know that this is going down right now? Because I can't pull it up. We've got too many things running. So. Appreciate you. Appreciate it. And then I will give that another 2 or 3 minutes just in case. So, but how's everybody else been? I've been talking about myself. I'm sorry. How's everybody else doing? How's everybody's week been? B, how you been? I feel like I haven't seen you in years. Where you been? How come you don't love me no more? Nikolai says, sorry, I'm gonna head out. It's Monday here. I gotta go to work now. Good luck on your surgery, Tay. Bye, Brett and everyone. Love you, Nikolai. Have a good day. Let us know how it went. Try not to, you know, let the day drag on. The announcement channel. Oops. Well, I mean, that's fair. That's fair. I think this been hiding under a rock. Yeah, for real. For real. I think the last thing I saw was like you were watching the show, and that was March. How you been? I missed you too. I've been alright. I've been stressed, but we're making it. Whatever that means. We making it. Holding on, I guess. Next month will be the first actual month where I get like a full month's worth of paychecks. Cassie's getting a job transfer to another store closer to the house, so she won't have to spend money on Ubers. And so hopefully we bring more money in next month. Finished a new Woodburn. Did you see it? No, I have not. Unfortunately, let me see. What channel is it in? I'll pull it up on my phone. I can't pull it. I've got to get new memory for this computer so that I can do multiple things at once. Because like doing more than 3 things at once like fries the memory on my computer. Alright. What channel is it under? Art? No, it's not. General. Some foodie in there, dude. What's up, Delia Canio? Hello, wanted to drop by and say hi, but I'm already in the wind down phase, about to go to bed soon, hopefully. No worries. Did I say that right? I'm just gonna call you Delia. I hope you don't mind. I hope you're doing well. I hope you get some good rest tonight. Wind down phase is always the best phase. That's when you suddenly drift off into sleep and realize what the heck happened. 1 minute I was watching TV and then the next, nothing. Next moment you gotta get up and go to work. Crafts and hobbies. Alright, let me check. Should have been my first go-to, honestly. Ooh, I like it. I like it. You guys want to see? Anybody want to see? That's sweet, Kesha. Did a good job on pretty much everything. How you feel about it? Connie on Discord. Okay, alright, cool. Cool, that makes sense. Man, you got like 4 different names. It's so hard to keep up with you. Some of y'all have like 5 names. Like every different platform y'all use has a different name. And I have to like look for similarities in order to remember who's who. And so when you come up with a new name, I'm just like, oh, if you're new, I'm sorry. Like, cause it's hard to recognize sometimes. Check this out. Isn't that cool? KHJ did that. That's awesome. Posted on Stranger Things group on Facebook, and like 5 people asked if I was selling them. There you go. That's your in. Start freelancing that stuff, man. I know it's difficult. My Twitter is the weirdest of them all. So it's okay. I mean, I appreciate the challenge. I like your varieties. Like when it comes to names, y'all have like massive variety to different platforms. I originally wanted to do that, but it's easier for social media doing what I do if I just stay with one thing, you know. I like it, but it's uneven in real life because I had to sand mistakes. Nobody noticed but you, because I didn't see anything wrong with it. Just downloaded Rhythm Hive again, says B. Ooh, I haven't played Rhythm Hive in a minute. The call out rude. It's not rude. I think you're talented. You should exploit those talents for positive use. There's nothing wrong with that. Me changing my name from Taylor to Tay when I officially came out as NB. Oh, well, that's true. That's true, but that wasn't much of a shift, Tay, to be fair. And I kind of put two and two together pretty easily. No. Alright, I'm going to open up this first packet. So when we went and saw Purple a year ago, which by the way, I just found out that video is blocked for whatever reason. Actually, I'm going to try to pull that up to see why. Hurt my feelings when it happened. We were digging for it to watch it and we couldn't find it, so I actually had to go into my management and find it, and then when I found it, it had a huge block symbol on it and I was very upset about it. I want to click on it, but I don't want it to play. Okay, blocked. Copyright claims, see details. Wow, because the songs? That's odd. It's funny, I did reactions to every single one of those and none of them got blocked except for that one video. That's a shame. I'll have to mess with that this week. Sad. Purple come back. Purple's been busy. I talked to her the other day after we were done with stream. I texted her and saw what she was doing. She's just working nonstop and just trying to save money to bring her boo over and get their own place. So yeah, she's been hella busy. You know what I mean? No. I miss her too. I told her we all loved her. You gotta respect the grind. You know, somebody who's trying to do something for themselves is not something to be upset about. So I do miss our VC nights though, as well. So anyway, when I was digging through some of the prizes, trying to decide what I'm going to give away whenever the time comes, I remembered that I had these. I have a bunch of cards. Where's the camera? There it is. I had a couple of packets of cards that were for me in one of those packages. It was just a shipping thing. They put it in one of the sleep blindfold things. So we're going to open these today and see what we got. Can we play Among Us again? Yes, we can. It won't be tonight, but yes, we can definitely get together and play some Among Us. I have been missing it. So these are actually my favorite videos to edit because I get to put so many sound effects and like random things and just miss her, but we understand. I know it's Purple brings life to a lot of what we do, but you can't knock her for being her. So all right, let's see what we got. There's some loose leaf things going on here. What is this? Okay, a little Purple advertisement. So the first thing we got is, looks like a sticker. Yeah, those are neat, dude. I need to find something to put those on. I'm not gonna put it on my computer, but I'll find something to put it on. Put it on my desk. That's what I'll do. I'll put it on my desk. Then we got BTS Map of the Soul Tour. It says something underneath it, but I can't read it. Oh, the MetLife Stadium. I guess that's the location it was at. Yeah, they're all shiny. Pretty. These are going in my binder, by the way. And then, of course, the most epic Black Swan. Eovu. See my camera in the reflection. Ew. There's the backside. Does the other one have it? Oh no, this is the backside of the other one.
Then act fast with authorized oral treatments that can be taken at home and must be taken within 5 days.
Rip that tour, I know. I know. Wish we would have gotten to see it. Just imagine if we had like so many people would have at least gotten to see BTS versus the LA concert alone, because like I mean we were so limited with how many people could go to that concert, the whole world competing to go to that concert versus an actual tour. Would have been crazy. Looks like this is a little hair tie. I'm gonna give this to Cassie. Little bow, purple, probably from Purple. That's cute. Like the way it's made. I'm gonna put that aside for her. Okay, then we got some more stickers. Does that make like one of every one of them? Let me check. It does. So that's one sticker of all of them. Neat. Put that over here so don't forget to put them on. Sam V says, me and my best friend had front row tickets too. Jeez. What an, like, congratulations for scoring that massive thing, but total L on the fact that it got canceled. It hurts. That's a mood. Then we got this one. Yeah. I love the colors. Is this feels more like a sticker. Like it's I'm not gonna bend it, but it's like really flimsy. Huh. And then wait, those are old ones. Got more. Oh man, I feel like anything that's not present day, it just classifies under like almost baby Bangtan, but even though it's not, you know, has the same vibe. I had 100. You had 100 road tickets this day, but I guess I lucked out and got 100 again in the LA the day before. Oh. Sammy B says, only got them because of the early ticket sales for BTS membership. Nice. Okay, shit, I never got to see BTS, but I did see BTR. Explain, please. So who's the real winner? You're the real winner. Then we got another Map of the Soul tour duplicate, so this is up for trade if anybody wants to do a deal, or I can give it away. Either one works for me. I actually would feel better if I could just give it to somebody who needs it or wants it. Can't normally get it. Oh, Big Time Rush. Try not to drop stuff over here. Big Time Rush. Okay, that's fair. How'd you enjoy it? I'm gonna try to cut this without ruining anything. Pardon the ASMR. It was so fun. Your concerts never fail. Concerts never fail. I love going to concerts. It's been so long since I've been to one. If it makes you feel any better, my SKZ concert got postponed. It doesn't make me feel better that you couldn't go to your concert. Never feel good about missing a concert. Are you kidding me? All right, we're gonna open it up. Amazon Prime. Ooh, it's upside down. Ooh. It's heavy, you guys. Like, it's super heavy. But look at the colors. That's neat. heavy. It's got books. It's got cards. I see cards. I'm gonna try to open this without ruining anything. Almost passed out at the BTR, but like medically not because of standards. She thick. The case, she thick, man. Look at that. Thicker than a Snickers, baby. Oh, the delicacy right now. Oh, beautiful. Okay, let's see if I can give you guys some visual stim real quick without ruining anything. Oh. Oof. Take it off. Come on, baby. There we go. Live unboxing, exactly. Wow, this thing is a massive, massive case, bro. Okay, it looks like a sleeve. It really does. I think most of it's just a book. Yes, it is. Just to say, okay, we gotta be careful. Cards are coming out with it. We're not gonna look at anything else until we get through one at a time. If there's anything else, we're gonna popple it out. I hear stuff. There we go. Anything else? Anything else? Just the discs. Okay. We are gonna start with the discs. Just because. Ooh, shiny. Shiny. Look at that. Gorgeous. Then we got disc 1, disc 2, and 3. This is a 3-disc set, man. I know I saw them on the on Twitter and stuff, but I thought they would come in separate albums. I didn't think they would come all together. So, for those of you who haven't gotten this yet or have gotten it, just want to see. Hopefully, I don't destroy anything. This is the entirety of the pamphlet/book. I understand why it's so heavy now. I love that they're all different color schemed. Gorgeous. Try to do this very, very carefully. Oh, mwah. We'll just catch up with chat before we go to the next one. Me tearing my album open in the Target parking lot like an animal. Look, I try to be very, very careful with anything BTS related because not only is this collectible, right? It's a sentimental thing. So, what's up, Christy Bradley? So I want to take care of the items that I do have. I still have a lot of stuff I gotta put on this desk. Eventually be putting shelves up after I get more money in the bank account. Haven't bought a BTS album in a hot minute. You want to know something? It's not weird, but I guess I feel blessed about is that I haven't been able to buy because stores are sold out everywhere. I haven't been able to go to a Target or a Walmart or I think there's only 2 stores around, or like a, what is it, Second and Charles is a music bookstore, novelty store, right? Nobody has any BTS stuff. Weird. So all the things that I do own have been given to me. So I've been blessed to have enough people who care about me and having the music to be exposed to that have sent me stuff. And I absolutely love you guys for that. Because I wouldn't, I'd have far less. I would find a way. I did go out and buy the BT21 pop set from Barnes & Noble. I actually gave B one of those too. Ooh, and then we get a poster. Gorgeous. Like their shoes, check this out. Pointed boots all the way around. It's dope. Each one showing their individual style. You ever notice Tay's always wearing like some kind of trench coat based jacket? Half trench or a full trench. It's like a businessman. The demos on disc 3. Were they good? Were they good? I haven't got around to the album listen yet. Poor, so you couldn't get it. Yeah, most of the time the reasons I don't go out and get them will be because I am broke or I'm like just barely making it. But even when I go looking for them, I can't find them. Just brought proof. I just bought proof. My wallet is crying, says B. That's fair. Second and Charles is great. They sell a lot of good records. I was surprised at the amount of records they have. Something I've kind of gotten into is I'll dig through old records from my dad because I got him a record player for Christmas. And we just spent the day in the garage listening to music all day, drinking beer. You want the BT21 makeup line that ColourPop just came out with? I haven't seen it. Send me a link. Tell me when you send it, I'll go check it out. He has to be extra. Tay's vibe check, man. If anyone's gonna be extra, it needs to be him. He's got the right vibe. They're so good. The disc 3 one, I have them on Google Drive if y'all need the link, says Tay. There you go, guys. If you don't have access to them, don't want to go through the YouTube setup, you can talk to Tay. She'll gladly share with you. Tay always looks fire. They all look fire, though. I mean, let's be real. They don't really have to try, and they wear whatever they want, and they look amazing. They rock it. You know what I mean? I don't have a physical copy, but I downloaded the first disc on Spotify. See, I'm trying to get every physical copy of every album. It's something I really, really want. Like, I don't have to have every single version of every album. Like, that'd be cool as a collector to have. But as long as I have one version of every album, that's kind of my goal right now. So, okay, next thing we're gonna look at is this little book. What is this? Oh, album Remembrance package. Nice. So it's a little, jeez, turns into a whole book. So many albums. That's cool. You got front and back. Let's start on this side. Oops, sorry, I keep hitting my mic. It's in a weird position. So we start here, right? Too Cool for School. Go down the list. I think we're on Dark and Wild with our album listens, and then we're gonna get into all these next. I can't wait to get to the Wings. So I have the Wings for sure. I have all the first 3 albums, first 4 albums, and then I have a couple of these too. I don't remember which ones it is, but I'm very close to finishing the early anthology collection, and then the backside has more albums too. That's really neat. I'd like to get 2 of these little books so I could like tack both sides up. Put them in a little frame or something. That'd be neat. Then what do you do when a new album comes out? You gotta do it all over again. Sorry. Yes, you have it. Thank you very much. I'm gonna catch up on the chat. He has to be extra. They all have to be extra. I think J-Hope is the most extra. If you're asking, I mean, you're not asking for my opinion, but that's my opinion. They're so good. Disc 3, I have them on Google. Alright, sorry. Dipping in and out of chat. Don't have a physical copy, but I downloaded the first disc on Spotify. Does it cost money to download it on Spotify? I'm usually the guy that's like trying not to spend money, as sad as that is. Am I still OT7? I'll always be OT7 at heart, but if you're asking who my bias and my bias record are, it would be Mr. Jungkook and Yoongi down here. Jungkook is my bias and Yoongi is my wrecker. That hasn't changed for about a year and a half. I keep forgetting you haven't finished. I know, it's so weird, right? Because like I feel like I've been here forever, but life, I mean mood, you know. Okay, next up we're gonna do photo cards that came with the album. Let me make sure there's no backside to this. All right, so for the big card, this was such a cool photo shoot, in my opinion. Like this one and the one with the vault One of my two favorite setups for this whole shindig on this album. I know, right? Look at him. Got the little bang floating in his face. He looks like a baddie, dude. I wouldn't mind having all 7 of these. That's actually too big for my card binder. This one is not, though. Obi. That's a good picture. Very wholesome.
Tomorrow, I think I'll treat myself to McDonald's breakfast.
I'm gonna turn it down during commercials. So, you got RM? Yeah. Like I said, if y'all see something, like I only have one duplicate right now, and that's this old one. But I'm always looking. I got a whole binder for all my cards, and I don't have a very full binder yet. So, all right, let me look into this book. I know a lot of this is going to be album lyrics and stuff, and it's all going to be in Korean. I have not gotten that far in my learning process yet to be able to read. I'm going to flow through for pictures. Try not to bend the spine if I can. Boom. RM. I love the fact that they went back to their beginning haircuts. Like, it's their debut haircuts when they came in. It suited them well. RM did a little bit of difference with the top, you know, because he had the flat top and everything back then. But would have been cool to see the flat top make a return. Mr. Jin. Is that a Target or is it like a vault? It looks like a vault door. Like to a bank. Mr. Yoongi. He's got very like chiseled looks, even though he's not chiseled. That's kind of weird to say. I'm sorry. Mr. Hobie. Love the hair. Oh wow, this door is getting eaten alive as we go down the line. Didn't you guys notice that? It's like more and more bullets are fired as they go down the line. Mr. Jimin. Taehyung. Ooh, wearing that fur coat. Baller. What do y'all call that nowadays? I feel I'm old. You guys have to tell me the lingo. What's the up-to-date version of the word for baller? Oh yeah. Boy. Big old chain. I'm bring the music back. It's back. There we go. Hey, y'all, let me know if the music's too loud because I've been messing with it and it's been kind of acting weird today. We got group shot. Trying to get this glare off it. There you go. High quality materials for their books, dude. You can't knock it. Can't knock it. It's respect. Oh, more pictures. Am I the only one who does this? Do y'all go through the books and look at pictures too? Did I pull PCs yet? Yes, I did. I'll re-show them again here in a minute, hey. Yeah, I pulled a Jin and a Hobie. What does baller mean? Oh my god. I got an experiment for you guys, okay? We'll do it here in a second. I saw it on TikTok. I want to run it with you guys. More shots. Who's in the middle? JK's in the middle. Why'd they put my boy on the spine, bro? Radathy, what's up? What? What's up? Y'all just coming up with stuff now. It's so weird hearing Bradithy in my car. Are you listening to me while you're driving? Please tell me you're not watching me while you're driving. Because if you are, I will shut this stream down if you're driving and watching. I don't need any of y'all. I don't need any of y'all getting hurt. All right. Those are my hairy arms. You don't want to see those. Dude, the hair suits him so well. Should just keep it that way. Like that light, neon-esque color. Screams his personality too. Jimin with the dark hair, man. I like Jimin with dark hair. Like he wears blonde really well, but I think he looks better with darker hair. Tay with a flower in his mouth. Very artistic. I wonder who took the pictures for this, because like they did a really good job. I mean, they always do a really good job, but this one's like got more of an artistic expression to it. Boy. Staring off in space. That's the end of the book, man. That's everything I got in there. We're gonna go through the photo card one more time for Taylor. Taylor, this is for you. I got the gin, bank robbery, bank vault looking one, and I got the Hobie. Happy face hair. This is going in the binder. This doesn't fit, so I'm gonna have to find like a little sleeve to put it in. I'm sure I've got one somewhere. If not, I'll go to the comic book store and buy some commander sleeves. Be alright. So, okay, let me catch up. Bulletproof. Jimin, my bias. Christy Bradley has Jimin bias. Okay. Pulled Jin and Hobie, says Sammy. Okay, so baller. I don't know. Like it's slang. You know, hang on. It's slang. Oh, it's slang for someone who's good at basketball. I don't know. We just used to say it all the time in the early thousands and late 90s. Let's see. All right, so now everyone has to tell me who their bias is, because I went through all that without asking that question. It was very hard to do. So we'll start with that. If you have I know you guys have a bias. Even if you have OT7, just list it for me so I can see who's who and what they like. Me, Jungkook, bias, bias Shrekker, Yoongi, my two right here. One day I will have all 7. They're expensive, so can't knock me on that. KSJ says, I'm still in the parking lot, but I'm going to be listening and driving home. In the passenger seat, I'm not dumb, Brad. I never called you dumb. Alright. You know I care about you. You know I don't want you to get hurt. Alright, and I don't want to be the reason that you're distracted. Okay. So please just be careful, and if you feel like at any point you're having trouble keeping your eyes on the road, please turn me off. True, I like listening to Chilluminati podcast in the car. What's that, B? Sammy B, what is that? Alright, so Sammy B says Yoongi bias and Jin bias. Ooh, not bad choices. Yoongi and Jimin bias with a JK wrecker. Like, there's very few... I don't even think there's one combination I wouldn't be impressed with. I very rarely hear people say they are June bias. If that makes sense. Like, I hear more Jin bias than June. Kind of weird. BRB says, bias, Mr. Kim, Seokjin, bias, Wreckers, Yoongi, and Tae. Ooh. See, I have to be solid in my decisions because I love them all. I think they're all really, really great guys. They all have character personality traits that I really respect and can link with, you know. But I have to stick with the ones that I link with the most, and those two in that order. Still have yet to be checked by anything or anyone. June was your first bias? It's fair. I mean, he is the leader. And in early days, at least when I was starting out, he would be the one that, like, I guess because he spoke the most English, if we're being honest. And then you see him at the forefront of a lot of the pictures and media stuff that they do. You know? Bias records are Yoongi and June, says Christy. Okay. Christy, did you put your bias earlier? I don't see. Chilluminati podcast is a comedy spooky podcast about cryptids and true crime. I love true crime. Also aliens and aliens. I love aliens. Very funny. So it's comedic, and it's I say comedic. It's like a nice retelling of the story with some humor, I'm guessing. From the individuals telling it. Jimin. Okay, Jimin was your bias, says Christy. Alright. Tay says he was the first one I could comfortably recognize. That's fair. That's fair. June's got a look that the others don't have. And it's not a bad thing or anything, but it's like very recognizable, relatable. I feel like he's easiest person to remember. He's got one of the easier names to remember, to be fair. I know y'all have been fans long enough that where it feels like I wonder how I never even, how I couldn't remember this name at any point in time, but like I remember. It was very hard for me, but once I figured it out, it was glorious. Nam Juni was also my first bias, says B. I mean, he is still my ideal type in a person. Fair. KSJ says, also I'm at a gas station because I decided I want a slushie. You want anything, Brad? Yeah. Oh, you at a 7-Eleven? You at a 7-Eleven? Because you said slushie, and only 7-Eleven does slushies. Me thinking, God, 7 people, that's so many names to remember. Then what's the one band that has like 20-some people in it? Or group? They just did a few podcast episodes about JFK assassination. Oh my god, conspiracy theories too? Chilluminati. Okay, I'm gonna be investigating later. Where can you find it? We don't have a 7-Eleven here. Oh, that hurts my heart. Is it an icy machine or a Slurpee machine? NCT, yeah. NCT has like crazy amount of people in it. I was like, there's no way. Does anybody actually in here right now, do y'all know the names of the NCT members without looking them up? All of them. Spotify or SoundCloud? Okay. Okay, I'll check that out. 23 members? Nope. There's so many, I just know like 3. And they have episodes on YouTube too. What? Chilluminati has episodes on YouTube? I'll be checking that out. For sure. Nope. Not remembering all those names. There's people out there who are big enough fans that they will. And I'm gonna respect that. That's cool. Maybe one day if I get into them, I will take on that challenge. I'm not gonna disrespect it or anything, but like to me that just seems like a daunting task. So, Yuta because he's fine. Fair enough, Tay. You're getting into the group called 17 and they are 13 members. Oh wow. It's kind of contradictory, but still, that's impressive. Think about choreography for a 17 to 23 member group. Jesus. Imagine being the choreographer for those things. Nope. It's not so bad if you break them up into their subgroups. Subgroups are still a little challenging. I only had to do it with 7 of the guys, but the fact that a couple of them break into the like crossover into other subgroups. You got your rap line, you got your vocal line, and then you got the one, sometimes they mix them up and simmer down, bruh. Simmer down. You can name all 8 from Atis. Okay. Am I saying that right, Christy? Atis? Well, there's 13 members, 3 units, and 1 team, 17. That's insane. But that makes sense. Okay, because I was about to ask how you have 13 members and be named 17, so that makes more sense. I love a tease. Oh, me too. I'm a tiny all the way. Is that their fan base name? A tiny? A tease. Okay. That's fair. You know, if you guys hadn't been here to tell me that, I probably would have been like ATZ or something. Pronounced like ATs. Okay. A teeny. Oh, a teeny. Okay. Is there like a double entendre wordplay there, or is that just like the name? I'm looking down at chat down here, even though it's on my screen right here. It's weird. Maybe I can extend this just a little bit. There we go. Make this a little bit bigger. A little too big. There we go. Yeah, it's ATs plus Destiny. Oh, who's Destiny? Can name all Stray Kids member and former member. How many people are Stray Kids? I'm gonna stay 2 multi-stands right up. Y'all are goofy. I'm having a hard enough time keeping up with one group and finding time to react to them. I don't know how you guys are multi-stands, dude. It's impressive. 8 members used to be 9. What happened to the 9th? B? NCT 127, NCT Dream. Sorry, I'm just now seeing some comments. We don't speak of the 9th. Fair enough, I guess I'll learn on my own one day. No, it's cool. I can respect it. I can respect it. Excuse me. I can respect it. I would rather have somebody who knows what they're talking about to guide me through that situation if it's a rough one anyway. Maybe one day we can do like a Discord call and you guys can explain to me on stream and I can ask questions and stuff. Then people in the chat can like interact with it too. So we haven't done one of those since Outa and Laney. That was right at the beginning. I missed those. Those are fun. Woojin, he tears, he was innocent. Oh, is that the S word member? We've done a little reading. Oh. Or is that the dude who did the other word? There was some guy in another group who did the N-word that was dramatic on Twitter for a little while. I got caught up in reading all that. I never comment on people's stuff. I just like to be in the background and absorb the information, if that makes any sense. So like I know about stuff and then I'll forget about it and I'll be like, oh yeah, I remember this one thing. It's so hard to not be a multi-stan and then read news on K-pop stuff, because then like once I get to that point where I kind of want to investigate music later on, I don't want to have any like mental bias towards anything. Does that make sense? Like I want to walk in blank slate so I can absorb it the way I want to absorb it. He wanted to leave in the first place. The whole situation exploded a couple weeks after he left. JYP is sketchy anyway, so it's hard, but don't have an opinion either way. I didn't become a stay until after he left, so I don't have a connection to him, unfortunately. Feel bad for him though. Everybody's got their opinions, alright, on any member of any group. I mean, it's your actions dictate, you know, how people view you. I just know a company won't go to extreme lengths to erase someone without good reason. There's too much money involved. Wait, they tried to erase him? Like, cancel him, I guess? Let's discuss it in VC one day, because I suck at typing. No worries. No worries. I feel you. I'm just reacting to whatever is being pushed into chat right now, so I'll switch topics here in a minute. I got something I want to test with y'all. That I'm enjoying reading y'all's opinions on this. This is interesting. Excuse moi. I'm not gonna say that, but okay. I don't know anything about it, so I'm just gonna say okay. B. Oh man. I heard some corny jokes this week. 2 of them. One was a couple weeks ago, Cassie told me it. The other one I read on Facebook, right? And I'm a huge fan of dad jokes. I love dad jokes. You know the TikToks where they're like, they'll be walking and all of a sudden someone goes, ah, and then like they'll stop and be like, ah, and they'll tell you a dad joke and then they walk away. Ah, ah, ah. Right, y'all know those? Am I the only one who likes them? I love pun jokes and dad jokes and stuff. So I also don't know how long the lag is on this today, so let me experiment with that. Raise my hand. 3-second delay. Okay. Love dad jokes. Would y'all like to hear the 2 that I'm talking of? Speaking on. It's weird just sitting here waiting for the delay to catch up. KSJ said I've returned with my slushie, but I'm about to drive again. Be careful, please. Chris Bradley says yes. KSJ says I have so many dad jokes. So the one that Cassie hit me with says, why, what is it, how's it go? Why did the Chili Pepper not win the archery contest at the Olympics? Because he didn't have an arrow. Ah. What do you call a fish wearing a bow tie? I don't know. What do you call a fish wearing a bow tie? I'm interested in this answer now. You hooked me. Sophisticated. It's fun. What are you gonna hit me for, Tay? That was a good joke, man. Because he didn't have an arrow. Alright, I got another one. And this one is a little rough because I don't remember 100%. I'm gonna try. Okay. Why does the Norwegian Navy have barcodes on the side of their ships? This was actually cheesier than the other one. So when they come into port, they can scan the Navy in. Stupid. Oh. How do celebrities stay cool? I don't know. How do celebrities stay cool? We're over here cracking up over dad jokes. I said, "Oh, mama, why did I hit you?" How do celebrities stay cool? Because they have many fans. I You guys got me crying over here. Hobie posted? What'd he post? What'd he post? I can't get online right now. I've got like 8 things running. try. If we suddenly go off, that's it. That's the end of the stream. Coming back. I see a Jungkook link. I don't see a Hobie link. Somebody did some black and white photos, JK, with a mullet. Somebody link it to me in Twitter so I go see the goodness. What's up, Amber? Welcome. How do you follow Will Smith in the snow? Oh God. How? How? This is gonna be bad. What are we fundraising for? Amber. So Tay Wade in the chat, Taylor, we all know and love her, is going to be undergoing a breast reduction surgery, and we are trying to raise money to help with the costs of the surgery itself and hopefully help them, pardon me, with finances on the off time that they're going to be having from work. So we're just raising as much money as we can to help Taylor out with this situation. So I think we have till the 8th of August to get the money, and if I'm not mistaken, we're almost halfway there, if not a little over. Tay can give us the stats on that if they want. No. You followed the Fresh Prince. Oh my God. Get out of here. It's good. I like that. Sundays are always a little sad, but the day before is a Saturday. Look, Sundays are worse than Mondays. At least Monday, I'm in the day knowing that it's a Monday and that it's probably not going to be a good day because it's the first day back to work. With Sunday, I spend the whole day that I'm supposed to be relaxing, dreading the next day. I didn't know if it was something else Taylor fighting. Yeah, that's what we're doing. We're gonna be doing that until OT. Say OT. What do you mean? Say it again? Say what again? What do you see when a duck bends over? Oh God. I don't know. Tuesdays are your Mondays and never work Sundays, or Mondays. Lucky. I'm $50 short on the amount needed for my surgery in the hospital. I'm not even close. Okay, well, I'm gonna be making my donation after, so you'll be fine on the first one. So, because I'm gonna be making my donation after we get off stream tonight. His butt quack. Oh my God. Oh God, I love you guys. I never grew up. Let's put it that way. Humor is humor, regardless of what age might find it funny. Let me turn this down. You got all these commercials going on with these weird tracks. It's a pun. Sundays are always a little sad, but the day before is... Oh my God. I'm a dummy. Oh my God. The longest amount of time it's ever taken anyone to get a joke. That's funny. What's up, Janelle? Purple! What's going on, my loves? You guys are back. I feel so happy you guys are here. We were just talking about y'all. Everybody's got to get hype. Purple hearts in the chat for Purple and Janelle. Whoop whoop. What's up? Where you guys been, man? Everybody's showing up. That's why my ears were tingling. Yeah, we were talking mad smack. Fred, you should get in contact with the channel Jack Reeves Reacts and see do donation live there. Many people follow him and most likely totally be willing. Jack Reeves Reacts. You know what? I think I'm gonna be reaching out to some people this week. I haven't really had a chance to be at my computer much, but yeah, I've already kind of had that idea that maybe I should reach out to some more reactors and stuff. Hopefully, I may, you know, if I could reach out and get somebody to agree to it, maybe we could get a little more press. So me and Taylor were talking about that. Like, we need to start grinding anywhere, however we can. Janelle says she was working, or says work until 2 seconds ago. I'm gonna cry, dude. We were just saying how much we missed you, says Tay. Gonna step out for a bit, says B. We'll be back. All right, fair enough. Fair enough. We'll be hanging out for a little bit. So, how have you guys been? I feel like I haven't seen y'all in a good minute. Tears? You're not gonna get tears. Not from me. I'm all teared out. I cried last week. It's gonna be a minute before I cry again. She needs photo evidence. I got witnesses. Video, please, of what? Sorry, wrong name of channel. I mean, John Reeves Reacts. Okay. I'll hit him up. It was that the wrong name again. See a retraction. Video of tears. Why do you want? Why is it like? Y'all, maybe y'all can answer this for me. What is the ultimate goal of watching a streamer and or reactor cry? Like, I know why I like it, but like, why do y'all want to see that happen? I don't know what the song is, but I'm digging it. Oat latte. Alright. Fred, catch up. Catch up with what? John Reeves live. Okay. Okay, fair enough. Knowing they don't have fake emotions. We all know it takes a lot for me to hit that. You have to dig to hit my soft spot. Y'all know this. Y'all done it before. Y'all know what it takes. I have to either be really, really, really excited or be really, really, like, emotionally moved. I just want you to cry. Big difference. I love you too, Purple. To feel they are human like you gives you connection. I understand. As a reactor, someone who loves watching reactions, be it happy or sad, getting those goosebumps when something epic happens is unmatched. Unmatched. But Purple just wants me to suffer. Purple is just dead. Just like, of course I want you to suffer. I missed you, Purple. Cassie's been filling in the void of ragging on me since you've been gone. Can I have like 3 nose hairs? Look. Leave me alone. Alright, you weren't supposed to see that. No. No, I'm not moving. Need some for your voodoo doll? I mean, leave me alone. Now I'm like scared. I don't even want to show my face no more. Are you gonna do some witchy stuff to them? I need a light a candle for financial gain for both of us, Tay. Me and you both. I need more money. How dare you strike my nose hairs, Purple? This is a low blow. I don't come at you with stuff like that anymore. Could you imagine? They're just like, yeah, hang on. Boink. I've been lighting that candle for weeks, and yet I'm still stuck in my job. Well, is a job a financial situation? I feel like it's more of a strife than a gain. Does that make sense? Need to get in contact with the money god? Yeah, for sure. You have to do like a sacrifice. Volunteer purple. Yeah. I don't know. I just feel like it's like if you're at a job and you're not happy at your job, is it really a gain? Need to see where the money god lives at this point. Hey, get his address, tell him he needs to have a party, invite every one of us over, and then like we can all reap from this. Better job equals money. I know, but if you have a crap job or you're not happy at your job, is that really a gain? Because I feel like that's more of a hardship than anything. Does that make sense? Purple, you love your job. We know you love your job. You love your job so much you left us here. I'm just glad you're here. Your boss is a bigger army than you, so you don't even go to work. You just go hang out. Well, I'm not happy at my job and I make crap money bread. Okay, that's fair. You probably still make more than I do. And you work less than I do. I work 10 hours a day, 5 days a week, and then 8 hours on Saturday. For like $12 an hour. We stop work when someone's lie. That's fair. That's fair. That's cool. Your boss runs up to you. Hey, I know you've got a person coding in the other room, but JK just went live. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. They run out of the room. I'm weird, but I like my job. I'm a glass half full person, so I just focus on the positive things of the job. So the thing I hate about my job is the one thing that gets me through my job, and that's the fact that people come in consistently. I mean, I don't get a break until lunchtime, and then I don't get a break until I leave. And it's because everybody needs their oil changed. So sometimes I have to tell people, you're just going to be like an hour and a half wait before I can get to your car. So Janelle says, see you all later, love you all, and miss you all. Janelle, I'm so glad you stopped by. Miss you, love you. Please don't work too hard. The stomach's bugging me. Fast-paced day is way better than the stagnant one. I will agree, because we've had days where it's rained or like nobody's come in. Like the last hour of the day is usually pretty slow, and it seems to drag on the most when that happens, and that's the worst thing ever. I mean, let me put it this way. I've kind of gotten over the fact that like it may not be like the best paying job, but it pays the bills. I am above water because I have that job, and a buddy of mine helped me get that job. And doing the math on my previous job, I'm making more now than I was at a job where I was supposed to be making $5 more an hour. So I'm not complaining. It's just tiring. Just really tiring. So I'm standing all day for 10 hours, so it's a lot. It's a lot. What we making it? Isn't minimum wage like $12.50? No, minimum wage in Texas is $7.25, which I don't know how anybody makes any kind of like, I don't know how anybody's alive here that makes that much money. And then I feel worse for the waiters and waitresses who make less than that. Any opportunity for moving up? Yes, there is, but I don't intend on being at that job for very long, and my bosses know it. I told them straight up when they hired me that I'm going to be looking for other things. And I'm just there to pay the bills. I told them, I was like, I'll try my best for you while I'm here. I'll do the best job I can do while I'm here. I won't complain to y'all about anything, which I haven't. Because in essence, like, it's not that hard of a job. But yeah. Minimum wage there is $15. I know. Everywhere else has higher minimum wage than us. I don't know why. We're like, what, second biggest state in the nation, and we still make one of the lowest minimum wages. So, the national minimum wage. It's a weird state to live in right now, dude. Texas has gotten, let's not talk politics. Arizona's $12.50. Yeah, so your state, your nation, you have a national minimum wage, and then you have a state minimum wage, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Or that, or it's dictated by your representatives. I don't remember which one it is, but I know that our minimum wage in Texas is $7.25. Used to be $5.25. That was back when I was fresh out of high school, working at a grocery store for minimum wage. So, Texas, Alabama, yup. It's crazy, man. Like, how do they expect anybody to live off of certain amounts of money? Especially now, inflation is kicking everybody's butt. Here I am saying I don't want to get into it, and I'm getting into it. I'm sorry. Taylor said my day is always boring and slow. Don't you work in an office, Taylor? Same V says, I am in Canada, Newfoundland, so everything is more expensive. Minimum wage has to be high. Yeah, well, they're not doing that here for us. Everything's getting high, except for the pay rates. It is what it is. It is what it is. I'm just glad that, I don't have to freak out about where I'm gonna be living next month like I was before. So. Yeah, and then I don't even think we can get into Canada anymore right now. I want to say the borders are closed at certain points. Well, you can't, because people forgot that minimum wage isn't meant for students. It's meant to be the bare minimum you as an adult can live off of. Yeah, but that's not how they're treating it. They're treating it as if it's just for students. But what about the people who aren't students and trying to make a living? I don't think minimum wage is supposed to be the wage people survive on. I think it's supposed to be for like high schoolers, etc. Get some money. I feel like if you're out of high school, you should be guaranteed a little bit above that minimum wage line. Because let's be real, you may not be staying at your parents. You may be going to school, right? And those things require a little more money because you're now paying a bunch of different bills. Right? Unless, you're living on campus, you pay tuition, but like, it's all expensive, man. Everything's expensive now. Like, I'm scared to even go to like a Taco Bell and I eat at Taco Bell way too much right now because there's one right across the street from work. But like, I remember going to Taco Bell and I could get 3 tacos for like, what was it? Like $1 a piece, $1.50 a piece, and now it's like, I can't get my favorite meal, which is a chicken quesadilla, at Taco Bell for like, it's like over $10. It's ridiculous. Yeah, but it should be. Not everyone gets a PhD. Fair. Yeah, because people think that fast food and grocery workers aren't careers, but who would run those places when school is in session? Let me tell you something about grocery workers and people who work at restaurants and fast food places. You could say anything you want about how they don't have a hard job, or they get paid more than they should be, or they should, there are people who believe that they should be treating other like customers like they're royalty. Customers treat them like they're garbage, right? You would be singing a different tune if you were hungry in the middle of the night and when nobody open because fast food workers don't get paid enough. You'd have another thing to gripe about. right? So I think you should be very nice to all. You don't mess with people who serve you food. Let's put it that way. End of story. Let's see. Free healthcare would be nice, but from what I hear, free healthcare, it takes forever to get anything done. From stories I hear, there's pros and cons each side, I guess. My family of 4 at Taco Bell cost me over $50. Oof. Free healthcare would be great. I would love to get my teeth fixed for free, but it doesn't work like that here. It costs like $8,000 for just 4 teeth to get fixed. I'd rather wait an hour extra at the hospital than pay 10 grand for an ultrasound. That's just me, says Sammy. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. I've never been put in that situation, but yeah. Did you know that what was it? Not an ultrasound, but MRIs. This is weird. If you're on insurance and you try to get an MRI, it's more expensive than if you tell them that you're not on insurance. How? Mom and dad had to wait 5 hours to get a COVID test today. What? What? Like in line in the car? I was a cashier for many summers. I actually enjoyed it for the most part. However, I'm a glass half full kind of person and don't socialize with people, so no drama. That's fair. I actually really enjoy being cashier. Like, I have no problem with it. People can't argue with me that they have to pay for something because I know that they have to pay for it and they know that they have to pay for it. That's why we're at the cashier station, right? And they can say whatever they want. I'm still gonna make them pay their money. You know, you made an agreement, verbal agreement. You want something done, you got to pay this amount for it. Let's do the transaction. You can be on your way, right? If you say something like, man, it's so expensive, I'm gonna be like, yeah, no. You know, I'm not gonna sit there. I can't make the situation any better for you, you know, and offer you a coupon, but like, what's 10% of like $50? $5, right? $5. Here you can just buy them from the pharmacy. That's crazy. Wait, buy what from the pharmacy? Oh, you mean like for specialists or something? I'm confused. I'm trying to catch up on chat. Hang on. Oh, COVID test. Okay, fair. Yeah, you can't even get them at the pharmacy here because they're all sold out. But this is Texas, and nobody wears a mask, so everybody be buying COVID tests. Orthopedic clinic now, and MRI, I believe, are around $500, which is better than it used to be. Is that with or without insurance, Amber? They generally don't have to wait any longer than us, though. It took me 3 months to get into my surgeon's office. Jesus. I can imagine that would be difficult, though, because, like, you got everybody who has been putting off operations due to COVID. You got people who are worried about COVID, people who have COVID. Scheduling's got to be crazy, and I'm sure they're understaffed because all the nurses who quit due to the treatment they were receiving as nurses during COVID. With insurance, $500. It was about $500 when I got my last MRI. And if I had told them that I didn't have insurance, I think the doctor told me it would have been $45. Maybe 75. It wouldn't have been more than 100, is what he said. That's what I get for not listening. Surgeon's office has a $250 rescheduling fee. So, you need to go to another hospital. I think it depends on your insurance company. Yeah, I mean, deductibles are always going to be a thing. And if you haven't met your deductible for the year, then yeah, it's crazy. It really depends on, like, some are like, if you meet your deductible for said thing, like going for MRI, you need to meet a deductible to get the MRI, and then whatever is beyond that is paid for by the insurance company, right? But also, when I was working with Halliburton, if you paid your deductible, just overall, anything you did afterwards was paid for. So, like if I went and got an operation done and I met my deductible and they paid a little bit of it because that's what was left over, and I got sick again or broke my arm or something, the next time I went in, it would be free. Like it would be paid for by my insurance. Then go to the dentist and it's like you have to pay, like, because if I'd already exceeded, then I'd have to pay up front because my insurance wouldn't pay anything. Insurance is weird. Some places have that here, but it's actually, I think it's actually not the law. So you don't have to pay a lay fee, but you think you just walk away from the clinic and not worry about it. Yeah, you can actually, because if you don't pay, they kick your ass out. Sorry, pardon my language. And how do you think they're going to get their money if you're not there? So, but hospitals have programs to pay for things like MRIs. If you don't have insurance, that's way cheaper. Look, what care credit only pays for so much, right? Like our care credit only pays for $2,500, and it has to be within the limits of the agreement, right? So like we can use it for certain dental work, can't be cosmetic. Like if you get cavities, like we use it for dental work, right? So if we have cavities, we need fillings, or we need a tooth pulled or something, all that's covered for care credit. But if I wanted to go get my fake teeth, right, they'll only let me use a certain amount. No, stupid. Hospitals have programs to pay, I already read that. I'm not saying that medicine in the USA is perfect, but has many problems, but I think I prefer it over a lot of other options in my opinion. Here's the thing, man. You could always have no health coverage and need it, right? So it's not the worst thing in the world, but it's what we have. Could it be better? Of course. Of course. Right? Honestly, I would rather pay more taxes to get free healthcare whenever I need free healthcare. It's not like I'm going to be going in there every week as a hypochondriac and being like, I need medicine. It's not, you know, that's not how it's going to work with me, but I'm not everybody else. You know, you got drug addicts who can abuse that kind of situation, or people who want to get things done that they don't need done, and it's a waste of taxpayer money. And yeah, so it's just tug and pull, man. Let's see, dental here isn't free though. You still need insurance for that. I think it may be a misconception. It's not free everywhere. As far as I know, it's not free anywhere. From what I understand, you still have to pay for it, but it is very, very cheap in some places. Like if I were to go to Mexico and get the same thing done to my teeth, I think it'd be like maybe $2,000 max. Still get the same quality work and everything. So I don't know. Let's see, I have work benefits, so I'm one of the lucky ones in that regard. That's fair, Sammy. I'm on Cassie's insurance, which is better than the oil company's insurance. Crazy. Healthcare here just sucks all around. I interviewed with a pharmaceutical company, and you know what they told me during my interview? It says, hey, why don't you tell us what they said, because now I'm interested. People who make medicine can make medicine a lot cheaper, but they're money hungry. See, that's the thing about medical industry, like big pharma and stuff. They'll buy stuff just so it won't be released. You ever heard of shelving an idea? People will buy an idea and the patents and the copyrights or whatever to an idea, and then they'll pay however much money you agreed to. They take your idea and they just lock it away so nobody ever hears about it, so they can keep making money off their own process. They told me that there needs to be a monopoly in pharmaceuticals. Then how do you explain different medical brands for the COVID vaccine? How do we have 3 or 4 different COVID vaccines if there's a monopoly? If a monopoly is supposed to be better, right? Or needs to happen for certain things. Like, who determines what needs to happen? I'm not uffing you, I'm uffing the big pharma and stuff. Like, to me, it's money grab. That's all it is. My opinion. I'm not going to get into my thoughts on life and like, does the moon exist kind of situation. No, we're not doing that tonight. This company is a monopoly over MS medicine, And in less than 10 years, it went from $4,000 to $2,300 or $40 to $2,300. And I asked her why, and she tried to tell me that monopolies were good. For who? Big Pharma in their bank accounts. Yeah, fair enough. Maybe it's supposed to get rid of the competition. Why don't we just print more money? Oh, let's not. No, 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 you, no, 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 no. No. We can't just print more money now. That hasn't been a thing since World War, what, 1? 2? When was Roosevelt in office? Don't be like that. Cash, you can open a can of worms I can't close. I don't want it open right now. The last thing we need is people yelling at each other because of the money roll. That gets rid of any value of it, I think. Basically, we can't print any more money and it retain its value due to the fact that gold standard hasn't been a thing since Roosevelt. Right? I think it was the 60s or 70s when it stopped being a thing. And inflation has just taken off since. So. And that's why a loaf of bread cost almost $6. Look, y'all got me stressed out. Politics. It's an illusion. Everything's an illusion. We live in a simulation. Okay. If I ask y'all something, can we all agree to not be mean to each other? I really want to know your opinions. Okay. If you can do this, give me a heart. Give me a purple heart. Okay. If you think you can respond and not get upset about something that someone else says, I won't go into anything crazy, but I got one question. And feel free to be honest, okay? Alright, but nobody ridicule anyone for their answer because that's not what this place is for. It's not why we're here. Alright? You don't have to answer if you don't want to. Perfectly fine. The Earth. Y'all know where I'm going with this? Flat or sphere? I have my own opinions. Okay. Just like every single one of y'all. Sphere. Sphere. Star bread, God. Sphere. Whole star shape. I feel like we're a marble, like in Men in Black. Right? We're just galaxies and marbles and they're playing with us. I don't know why this song just suddenly popped up. Oh, they're advertising a new album. Whole star shape. Could you imagine if the Earth was star shaped? That'd be weird. Would mountains be the highest, like have the highest point on Earth if we were star shaped? Do I believe in aliens? Oh, yes I do. Aliens exist. It's been confirmed. Got confirmed like a few years ago. Nobody even blinked an eye at that when it got revealed either. It's like we all knew anyway, so. Think the simulation theory is scary? I think it's scary. I'm gonna wait till this music kicks back in so I don't have to listen to commercials while I'm trying to explain this to y'all, but I got something I wanna work your minds with for a minute. Did y'all see new photos from the Webb telescope? I did. What'd you guys think about that? But I don't know if they visit us often as people. I think they're already here. Beck. Really? I didn't know that. Know what? Oh, that I believe in aliens? Yeah. Yeah, and they released it every so often. They release top secret or classified documents. And in the last 5 or 6 years, I think they released the one that said aliens actually exist, confirmed aliens exist. Do I believe in ghosts? Yes. And I do believe in demons before you ask, yes. Actually terrified of them. Ghosts, not so much. They freak me out, but like, I don't mess around with that spiritual veil. Pardon the mic bump. I don't like to attempt to cross over the veil. No, I don't have the guts for it. We're not alone out there. Space is literally infinite. Fair. Ghosts are definitely real. Yes. There's no way in such an expansive universe that we're the only life. That's fair. Okay. Now that the music's back, let me boggle your mind for a second. All right. Have you ever been in an event, right, in your life when things have, like, they look like it was going to be the end, right? Like you're on the road, somebody swerved at the wrong time and you freaked out and corrected yourself and you just went about your day? Yes? Anybody? I know everyone's had a moment, right? Right? I have them all the time, right? What if in that instance you didn't correct yourself, but instead you died? But when you died, you got shifted into another universe identical to the one you were in, but that instant of you dying didn't happen. You corrected yourself in the other universe. So like you died in the other universe, you got shifted to the next one, and in that one you corrected yourself and you just went about your day. And you've been living in God knows how many other universes your whole life. Your timelines have split so many times, but you don't know because you only see one. And that would explain Mandela effect, yes. Parallel universes, yes. I'm a firm believer that that's the thing. Like, just imagine space, right? And then a grid of dots, and every single one of those dots is a world, right? That consists of your life. And each one, right, is like you were living in a certain point up until then, and then that universe, you died and you shifted to the next one, and then the next one, and the next one, and the next one, right? And you see a straight line, but in reality, you've made like so many crisscrosses and shifts into different universes and worlds or whatever it may be, right? I think that's just trippy, dude. Like, I think there's a theory backing that up. That's fair. It's fair. Alternate reality stuff is too much for my brain. It's a lot to think about. It's a lot to think about. I was watching TV one night and I was like, you know what? And I just went on this tangent. It's just like, what if? I'm a Christian. In the Bible, it talks about God creating many worlds, and he made other planets with people on them. Excuse me. This is what I believe. Sorry, I had some lasagna earlier. I'm burping. Pulled into a parking lot just to ask why you hate Katarina, my doll. Also, I am a flat earther for life, says KSJ. Alright, I'm gonna ignore the last comment. I love you. I can understand where you're coming from, and I appreciate the questions that being a flat earther presents, because it makes me think. I am a spherical believer, and I'm going to leave it at that. As to your first question, why I dislike your doll, because it looks like the Annabelle doll. It is almost an exact copy. The Berenstein Bears, yep. And there's actual proof, 2 different books side by side that shows the difference between the two. There's a lot of people who believe that we've shifted timelines multiple times as possible. I think we've done it like worldwide a few times in the last 20 years. Like, what if Y2K actually happened, but none of us realized it happened because we all got shifted to another universe, like the world ended? 2012, there's another example. I believe we have good and bad angels all around us. Some people helping us, some wanting to make bad decisions, like our ancestors that have passed away are all around us helping us. I hope that my ancestors are in a better place than hanging out watching my life, because there's some choices in my life that I would rather them not have witnessed. Just saying. Alright, let's see. Wow, y'all really went crazy in the chat. That's cool. I'm catching up. Hang on. Hashtag slash J means joking. Okay. This is gonna send me into an existential crisis. B, don't worry about it too much. We're just talking hypotheticals right here. Blick dolls make me shiver. I hate dolls. I am the same way. I can't do porcelain. Like, I can handle other dolls, but porcelain dolls are the creepiest of all dolls. 2012 was actually off by 8 years. 2012 would be 2020 in our calendar, and it wasn't necessarily the end of the world, but something in the world changing. That's fair, isn't it? Because they didn't account for like leap years and stuff. I don't think they are always here on Earth, but come every once in a while to help people. Aliens, Amber? I'm assuming that's what you're talking about. I think all types of dolls are creepy. I don't think all types of dolls are creepy, because then I'd have to say that action figures are creepy, and I don't believe that. Like, I used to have them standing up watching over my bed when I was a kid, like they'd be in battle stance just in case a monster came while I was sleeping. My toys would fight them off. I watched a lot of movies, so Toy Story was kind of, a heavy influence when I was younger. Some people believe the world ended when they activated the Hadron Collider. Yes, actually if you watch the videos on the ghost particle, real interesting watch. Why do you all hate Catalina? She is an angel. She looks like Annabelle. I'm not joking. Like, literally there's one thing off about it, and it's really slight. Yes, yeah, I love you. I respect that you love the doll, but I will not be caught dead in a room alone with it. Personal preference. Don't hate me for it. Enjoy your doll. You can catch me around it. When we're just living out, and we are just living out the remainder of our timeline in slow motion. I hadn't considered this slow motion. That's fair. Like everything else around us is going faster than we're perceiving it. Now, we switched from Mayan to Ethiopian calendars to Gregorian calendars, and they weren't right. I mean, like, what if our calendar's not right? Also, was joking on Flat Earther. Somebody had to say it. Like, I wanted to say it just to see what you guys were going to say. But, like, I like the arguments on both sides. It's kind of interesting to see. Do think that the spherical side is more logical. And some of the arguments come from the Flat Earth side are kind of ridiculous. But some of them aren't half thrown off. Also, I've arrived home so I can be here for the comic. Good. Also, she doesn't look anything like Annabelle doll. Are you kidding me? I don't have Discord up. You are lucky right now. I'm gonna ship her to you. We're gonna have a live if you do, and I'll open it up, and then we're gonna have a live outside, and lots of fire. Lots of fire. Yeah. I think dolls that have human hair terrifies me. Once I bought a doll on a antique store, and it was good vibes in the store. Once it was in my house, it was a huge nope. Yeah. Dolls that are used to decorate rooms. Have you guys ever seen that? Have you ever seen that? Somebody has like 50 million dolls, and it's not plushies. It's not like your BT21 stuff, or like, you know, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle stuffed animals or whatever. Nothing like that. None of your Beanie Babies. Nothing like that. I'm talking porcelain face dolls, and the whole room is full of them. And if you're a grandmama, or you are a person who collects them and does it, I apologize. I respect that you have something that you love to do, but that is a huge no from me. Even as a decorative item, no. I have a mannequin, like I bought a cowl many years ago, and then it came with like a mannequin top, and it scares the crap out of me every time I walk past the room it's in. So, no. If you think that time is going faster than it used to be, like think about farmers who don't have technology. They literally have to plow all day. How did they get all that done? I don't know. It's kind of like asking why how the Egyptians got the pyramids built. It's like one of those things we'll never know, but secretly there's like some unknown like physics to it, but they made the physics possible with the things that they had. Like you take a brick, right, and you roll it down a bunch of logs, and it like this, you know, the motion of it moving down the logs and it rolling is what moved it great distances. Like, to me, I think there's an explanation, if that makes sense. Like, I'm not sure if that's correct, but that's how I see it, I guess. She's a porcelain doll, and she's a djinn bias. You're creeping me out a little bit, KSJ. Only because I seen the doll. My mom had a bunch of dolls in a cabinet, and when we were moving it, it had to be moved into my room. I had her make it face the wall. There's no way I was having that nightmare fuel face me. Rooms full of dolls creep me out. Fair. Wax museums do too. Ooh, I think wax museums are interesting. I don't want to be in a room too long with one singular person, wax doll, whatever. But I like doing the quick walkthrough and being like, oh, that's so realistic. Oh, that's a little fake. You know, like I can do that, but I can't just like be in a room and stare at something for too long, because then it starts feeling real, and that's a little creepy. My elementary school BFF had porcelain dolls everywhere. Scared me to death for years, says Tay. Yeah, wouldn't have been any sleepovers over at that house. Nope. Christy Brandley says, I'm a grandma, dolls are no-go. Well, I wasn't trying to be rude about age or anything, but you get what I'm saying. Yeah, no, it'll never be a thing for me. I had my grandmother would keep toys. Like, she would get toys for me when I wasn't there, and then when I would get there, visit her, I would have toys, and she bought G.I. Joes. And like, when I say G.I. Joes, I don't mean like a little action figure. She bought like the big dolls, and then I would play with them, and always get freaking weirded out because their heads could turn all the way around. It was pass. Simple answer, aliens. Okay. Red, you know the original Annabelle was a rag doll. I do, which is why I'm saying that doll looks like a rag doll. Give me a sec. I'll pull it up on my phone. I can pull it up on my phone. And yeah, you about to get called out again, Levi. Unless you got rid of me. You read your last haul. Where'd you put that picture at earlier? Send to me a message, KSJ. Let's see. Can I please send a pic in the Discord? I have her surrounded by BTS. Yeah, sure, go ahead. Tell me where it's at. Do the BTS one though. Let's see. I am traumatized from the Wax House movie. I can't. Paris Hilton was in that movie. It was too funny. Do it, KSJ. Pretty sure that Annabelle doll is a haunted museum somewhere in the US. No, I don't know if it's in the US. I do know it's in a horror museum somewhere, and like it's got massive lockdown protocols. Gotta do the let's see. I have to go see you guys later. Amber, thank you for hanging out with us. Love you. Please have a good day tomorrow. Be safe. I appreciate you being here. You're gonna have to tag me in it, Levi or Richie, KSJ. Giving away all your names. Sorry. They'd be finding her random places. I've always heard that, like, there's videos. If you go up, you can see a wink. You can hear it growl. What else? One where you could, like, the head will turn. Right? No, there's a whole lot of nope from me. Sorry. It's in the US? Okay. I don't want to go to work tomorrow, you guys. Working's hard. A growl? Yeah. Yeah, there's a video somewhere of it. Not 100% sure how legit it is, but it's enough for me to be scared. But does she bark? How weird would that be? Christmas? I don't know, whatever. It works. So I got really into this show a couple of days ago. It's on Netflix. It's called Ragnarok. Has anybody ever watched it? It's a Swedish show. Or Norwegian show. I don't remember. It's got a bunch of Swiss actors in it. Chihuahua bark. Hey, don't be underestimating Chihuahua barks, man. Those things will rip your face off if you let them. The little dogs are the ones that'll get you. They're the cutest, but they can be the meanest. Haven't, but was looking. Is it good? It's not bad. It's not bad. If you guys like Norse mythology and Thor and gods like Odin and giants and this guy Loki and like it's a bunch of different things about a guy who moves into this town in say Norway, I think. And it's like the very first thing he does is help this guy out, and this woman gives him like superpowers. And as the episodes go by, he starts realizing that he's Thor. And then you know, the story goes on from there. And then there's like the people who run the town are like the giants, and then Loki comes into play, and Odin and all these other gods come into play. It's really neat. It's really, really neat. Is it like Vikings? It's actually the mythology behind Vikings. It's got a lot of similarities, right? But basically, this kid, he helps this old guy out, and this woman wipes his brow or whatever and gives him powers. And then he starts getting all these powers like Thor, essentially. It's pretty interesting. So I haven't made it all the way through. I'm on episode 4 of season 2. There's only 6 episodes a season. They're only in 2 seasons, so. But it's not bad. I've been enjoying it. It's been getting better as I keep going. Like, a couple of droll moments where it's just like boring, but like, it always picks up. So, the end of season 1 was pretty dope. Season 2's been nothing but like action-packed. Just posted her on Discord. Let me see this. Let me see this. Spoiler. That's not the doll I saw. You showed another one. That's still creepy though. Oh shit, sorry. Katarina. Cursed? I feel like there's something wrong. That dress, man. It's not even the hair, it's the old-timey dress that does it for me. I like your merch, though. That's what we call. That's what we get for calling her creepy. Look, this phone's been through heck and back. All right, I've dropped this phone in a pool. I've dropped this phone on the ground countless times. This thing sat in the bottom of a pool for like 30 seconds before I pulled it out. It still works. They don't make them like that no more. KSJ did her hair and put on makeup. Are you serious? I'm not knocking it. If you're happy with it, that's great, but I can't do porcelain dolls. My aunt had porcelain dolls and they creep me the F out. I have new, Tay says, KSJ, I have new PS, or PCs. You must see. Having your own little convo going on. Also know that's how she was at Goodwill. Oh, you saved her from Goodwill, huh? Goodwill's where you find all the creepy stuff. It is creepy and it smells weird. What happened to Purple? She disappeared. She's definitely haunted, says Sammy B. Got a Wu Young PC that I may die over, says Taylor. You're talking other bands, groups. I don't know. I'm sorry. No, she's baby. Kind of shifting from focus. Have I seen Stranger Things? Actually, yes, I have. We caught up with it right before season 4 started. And then we watched all of season 4. And yeah. Pick Brad picture. What does that mean? What you mean, Sammy? Yeah, we saw Stranger Things. It was epic, to say the least. Epic. Couldn't get into Stranger Things. That's fair. It's not for everybody. Hey, don't be making any spoilers for the people who haven't seen it yet, guys. There's probably 1 or 2 people who will see this that haven't seen it yet. But yes, such an epic scene. Such an epic scene. It was funny too, because I was like, I spent the whole first part of the season waiting for it to happen, and it never happened. We get to the last episode, and I was like, I know it's gonna happen this episode because I saw it in the trailer like a month ago, and they still haven't shown it, and I know I wasn't tripping. There was a guitar somewhere. So when it finally happened, I was like, yep. He's like, you ready to have the most metal of metal concerts or whatever? As soon as he got it on the RV and I saw the hand stroke, I go, Master of Puppets. If you were a guitar player, you know that song just by looking at the hand placement. The only one that starts off that way. Doing laundry. I need to switch the wash to the dryer. I'll be right back. Steve is best boy. Okay. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Tammy. Rip Eddie's shirt. I'm sure there's a few people out there who feel that way. I'm sure there's a few people who feel that way. Okay. I don't know how many people we have in here. Let me get everybody's age real quick. I'm going to try to do an experiment. I did this with somebody at work the other day. I saw it on a TikTok video. Will is your gay son. Okay. You think he's going to come out eventually in the show? 51 for Christy Bradley. All right, Christy, this one may not, this game may not apply to you, but you can sit here and enjoy it with me. I'm just waiting to hear everybody else's age so I don't just ask things that we all know. 22 is a good one. Okay. He better, I swear to God. Okie dokie. Sam B says 27. Okay, that's still pretty good. Alright, I'm gonna ask you guys a series of questions. And your job is to respond without Googling. Okay? You need to do this without Googling. Alright. Respond with your best answer to the question that I ask. So I'm going to ask you, what is something? And then you're going to give me your best explanation as to what you think it is. And it can be the right answer if you know the right answer. Give me the right answer, okay? But if you don't know it, give me your best guess, okay? Think we can do that? Bossy? I am being bossy today. It's okay. Alright, so y'all ready? Y'all ready? Okay. Alright, so let's start off with an easy one. What is a landline? Christy, I'm gonna have to politely ask you not to respond since you know most of the answers. I know you know most of the answers, so. You can hang out with me, though. I am so old. Thank you, punk. No, you weren't. No, you won't. No, you weren't. No, you won't. Okay, where'd you... What is a landline? Grandpa over here. Y'all are supposed to answer the questions, not make fun of me. A phone connected to the house's landline. Good job. Ding, ding, ding. A landline is a phone connected to a cable line, which is connected to the telephone lines, which is originally how we used to talk on telephones. If you weren't tangled up in your cord on your phone while you were talking to your friend for an hour in the living room with your mom and dad watching, you weren't living life. And if you were using the computer if you were online and it was hooked up to your landline connection, you couldn't use the phone. Good job. Good job. Good job, Sammy B. Okay, I got another one for you. What is a Rolodex? And what is it used for, I guess? What is a Rolodex, or what is it used for? If I could play the Jeopardy music, I would. Was it like seeing Titanic set sail, right? Ha. It was a cold night in the mid-Atlantic. No. Was it for phone numbers? It was, but can you give me a better explanation of what it looked like? Christy, if you want to answer, you can. I'm just trying to give the young ones a chance to answer. A Rolodex is basically a phone book. Right, you put all your contact information, like if you call somebody and you want to save their information, you write it on this little card, right? And you'd slip it into this little slot on this circular turning machine thing, and it would like roll through all of your contacts in alphabetical order, however you had set up, and that's how you would find information on who to call. So the contacts list in your phone, it was basically a contacts list, but on your desk. You could have listened to an 8-track tape. Yeah, they pretty much got it. They pretty much got it. Okay, let me think of this. You guys are gonna know this one because you are internet savvy. What is dial-up? Like a flippy thing. Yeah, like a flippy thing. What is dial-up? I've got to get out of this Christmas playlist. I don't even know why this is on it. Oh, we already been through this. It works. Slow AF internet. It's when the internet turned on, it sounded like a dubstep. Bane of my existence. Gotta remember the tunes dial-up would make. Bro, it's traumatic for anyone who's a millennial, essentially. Oh, man. And then, like, sneakily trying to get online in the middle of the night was almost impossible. Right? Just to have that 3 in the morning and waking everybody up in the house. There's almost, I don't think there was any way you could turn it down. I think it was just always loud, no matter where you were or whatever. That impression was amazing. Thank you. So AF internet. All right, let me see. Let me think. What's another one? When you would say you were going steady, what did that mean? This is before my time. Never had a computer that made that noise, but my babysitter did. Back away? Alright, fine. Sorry. Dating. Good answer. That's what it meant. That means you were serious about someone and you weren't dating anybody else. You weren't looking to be with anybody else. You were dating someone steady. Serious relationship, yes. You're going to have to marry that person. If you hate the side-hated woman. Oh my god, come on. Let's see. God, there were so many good ones on this video, and I can't remember any of them. What is a floppy disk? What is a floppy disk? You could start necking. Terminology, how it's changed. Who's Charlie D'Amelio? Wasn't she in a Disney Channel show? And wasn't she on School of Rock? Got a floppy disk, like an outdated USB. It is like a jump drive, essentially. But it came in like a square. So when you see the little save button, when you go to save something and you see a little square with the circle in the middle of it, that's a floppy disk. Because back in the day, computers didn't have internal memory. At least not enough to where you could save things on them. So you had to save everything to a floppy disk. Basically a hard drive. It held like 90 megabytes or something. It wasn't much. If that. Like maybe 2 or 3, to be fair. Let me think. Yeah, I hated those things with USB drives hit. Man, that was wild. Think about this. USB drives hit and it was like they would only hold up to like 100 megabytes or 250 megabytes, right? And then all of a sudden, like out of nowhere, it became 2 gigs and then became 100 gigs and then it became whole terabyte. And then they like went from jump drives to hard drives. And I have one of those micro SD drives, holds a whole terabyte of information in my phone. Like, how far have we come? It's like a CD you put in for programs. Essentially, anything you wanted to save information to, you could put it on a floppy drive. So if like you came up with a program, like a game like Number Munchers was a old 90s game we play in school. We had to put in a floppy drive in order to play it because it was on the floppy drive. It wasn't on the computer. The computer couldn't hold it. So, let's see. If I were to tell you to burn me a CD, what do you think that means? First mobile phones, you mean the bricks? Or are you talking like old school 80s convertible Zach Morris phones? Who is Zach Morris? That's another one. Hated those things with USB drives. Hitman's Wild. 80s? Yeah, 80s style. Copy music or whatever onto a new CD. Oh my god, I'll burn so many CDs with the downloaded songs. Alright, so it's not that old. It's not that old. I'm still burning CDs in the early thousands. Pirating, basically. Yeah. See, wake up. Still have some that I made. Okay, I still have all the burned CDs I ever made. They're in my truck. I still listen to CDs. Just because it's easier to put the CD in than it is to go find the song on YouTube while I'm driving. You don't like this? Why don't you like this? I was doing that into the 2010s. What do you mean? Hey. So it's not as far back as I had assumed it would be, I guess. Still some contact going on with the youngins. Still getting in on the burn CDs. No, it's the lyrics. What do you mean? Lyrics to what? The Chrissy song? Oh. Some of us were poor, Brett. God, what do you mean? Look, if you were poor and you were like me in many situations where you didn't have money for CDs, you would just have your friends do it for you. I don't understand what y'all are freaking out about. So I don't like this. I don't like this. What do you mean? I don't like this Chrissy Wake Up. What's that from? Didn't have money for an MP3 player. I was burning CDs. See, it was weird. Like, I burned CDs for a long time because, like, my car had a radio in it that would only take CDs. Didn't have an auxiliary jack. So I didn't do the MP3 thing. And then when you go to school, it's like, I don't have money for an iPod. So I had like a little Walmart MP3 player, which is basically a jump drive you could just skip through. That's the TikTok trend. What? Yeah, I haven't been on TikTok in like a week. Feel bad. I've gotten addicted to Facebook Reels, which is basically TikTok. But I get a better selection. Like, I get the good stuff. It's weird. But like, I get on TikTok every once in a while. I've just been away from my computer. Like, streaming is literally the only thing I've done with you guys. Like, I get on, I stream with you guys, and that's it. Like, so the 2 Sundays that I've streamed, including today, has been really the only time I've got on the computer in the last 2 weeks. So, FJ, what's up? Said hi, just woke up. It's near 7 in the morning your time. How are you? I'm doing all right. We're sitting here talking about old vocabulary, wondering if anyone knows the answers to what they are. Just kind of hanging out for a little bit. always down the TikTok hole. See, that's the thing. So am I, but like I don't go directly to TikTok. Like sometimes I'll be watching reels on Facebook, and what it does is shows you a mixture of TikToks, Facebook reels, and Instagram reels. So I get all three in one spot, and I never get out of those holes. Like I've spent hours in them. It's crazy. The only reason I'll get out of them is because I accidentally push the back button on my phone or something. So it's weird. All right, let me think of another one. I can't think. Boomer. I was born after the boomers. I technically am a millennial. I like to consider myself a zennial. That's just me. I was born in 86. They call me an ancestor, according to your generation. Yeah. Check your messages. Alright. What, on Discord? Talking smack again, KSJ? BRB. Okay. Oh, okay. That makes more sense. That makes more sense. Okay. I was like, what's it related to? It's like, how? Gotcha. Zillennial. I'll just call it Zennial, like Xennial. Millennial and Generation X. Because I kind of have both those personalities in there. Like, how do you determine? I mean, and they determine it based off of the year you were born, what you're classified as a generation. But I feel like that's kind of a false pretense to label somebody under. If, like, you label somebody a millennial who was born in 86, me, but I got to experience all the things that happened during and after that time, and was exposed to the things that happened before from my parents and the radio and stuff, and I'm fully cultured in all three generations. Shouldn't I have like a name specifically for that? You know what I mean? And that's why I call myself a Zennial. Xennial. Whatever you want to call it. 95 liners for life? I was cranking the tetherball around the pole in 95. What? Don't use TikTok for 6 months. Now I don't understand most of the popular memes. It was fun there, but now it's better. More time for my favorite books and plants. That's fair. There, you spend a lot of time on TikTok. You lose a lot of time with other things. Like, some important, some not. But like, I mean, it's just a distraction. Let's be real. Be real. It's welcome. It's a welcome distraction. Most of the time. Except when you're trying to sleep. Even then it's welcome, but it's not welcome. Because you're trying to not be awake. But at the same time, you can't help it. I did it the other day. I passed out on the couch. Went and laid down in bed. Checked one TikTok. And then it was 2 hours later. Like, I was already asleep. How did I get here? Like, oh my god. It's okay though, you know. I made up for it the next day. I was so tired after I got home, I just passed right out. Gen Z has a murky starting point. Some people say it starts in 95, some in 96, so I'm nice little zillennial. You know, I'm a pioneer. I like to think of myself as. I was born during the 8-track cassette transition, which very quickly turned into the cassette CD transition, which then turned into CD MP3 transition. I was the tester for the internet. Played outside and inside. I drank from a water hose, and I was okay with it. Actually prefer the taste. Go figure. Thought Gen Z starts at 2000. I don't even know when it starts. No, it starts in the late 90s from 95 to 99. No one can agree though. I didn't know the youngins now use per instead of period as a slang word. What? B, what? Explain. Per? Like point blank per instead of point blank period. I don't know, I'm digging this track list though. Okay, gotta get out of here, says Tate. I need sleep for work and an interview tomorrow. Good luck. Have a good day. Love you. Be careful. That's just weird, B. I'm not saying you're weird. I'm just saying that's a weird way to go. Why? Per? I don't have to argue with you. Per. What? AAVE, what? What does AAVE mean? English slang changes too fast. I'm gonna cry, says FJ. Look, most of it you don't even really... Like, don't learn slang. Like, I mean, slang's only cool if you're trying to be culturally popular. Let's just... Yeah. It's African American vernacular English. Oh, Ebonics? That's what we used to call it. Isn't that weird how times have changed? Because I feel weird saying that word like it's almost offensive. If it's not offensive. Per is kind of dumb, to be honest. I don't know. It'll catch on. Everybody does weird things. I feel like some of the weirdest trends end up being like some of the funniest trends. So... I don't know. We'll see. I'm just trying to stay away from TikTok unless I have some kind of project to present. Like, my project stuff always does really good on TikTok. Everything else I do just gets hit or miss. Wait, what just happened? Charlie Cox returns as Daredevil in Spider-Man Freshman Year series on Disney. Wait, Spider-Man's gonna get a series? Sweet. That's gonna be dope. I have a bone to pick with TikTok, says BY. Or like, to just make your point. Just say period. I don't know. Why do we do anything? What the F are those things called? Spa water? Those are agua fresca. Fresh water. No, Daredevil's getting an 18 episode series. Right. Daredevil's gonna get another series, but it says he will return as Daredevil in Spider-Man Freshman Year series on Disney Plus. Streamer announced the news at Comic-Con on Friday, July 22nd. So he may be getting his series back, but I guess he's going to be making some kind of premiere. I don't know. He's the best Daredevil. I thought Ben Affleck did a good job back in the early thousands, but looking back at it now, it's still goofy. So, Daredevil Born Again would be awesome. I still haven't seen Moon Knight. I still haven't seen WandaVision, which is weird because I've already bypassed that point in the storyline. I've already seen all the other movies, so yeah, I think Moon Knight only has one base touch right now with any other movie, so it's not as critical. I didn't see that in Marvel Phase 5 timeline. It may be in Phase 6, because Freshman Year, they just came out with the most recent Spider-Man movie, like, what, a few months ago? 6 months ago? And something's supposed to be coming out in 2024. I forgot what it was. I don't think it's another Thor movie. It's something. Oh my god, Moon Knight was awesome. Was it? See, I'm shaky on it. Like, I think the costume's awesome, but I don't know anything about Moon Knight, so it's just like kind of. I get weird when it comes to new series, new heroes and stuff. It's nice to see you, but I need to go to work. Have a good night or day, says FJ. FJ, you have a good one, alright? Thank you for being here. I appreciate you stopping by. I appreciate it. Do your best, alright? Try to smile. Like the Egypt angle? Oh, okay. So they're basically just culturalizing the Marvel universe, essentially. It'll be interesting to see, because I know Miss Marvel is supposed to be, is she supposed to be Islam? I might be wrong. She wears the thing on the head. I can't remember the name of it. Acting was phenomenal. Fair enough. There's a new series coming out. I shared it earlier today on Facebook. I can't remember what it was, but it looks really cool. It's really dark. Let me see. It's called The Sandman. The Sandman. Coming out on August 5th. And it's a DC. It's a DC show. So I'm like really interested, which explains why it's so dark. DC is always around a hit job. Yeah, thank you. I'm glad I didn't say what I thought it was, because like that would have been horrible. But yeah, The Sandman. There's a trailer to it. If you guys ever get a chance to go watch it, it's going to be on Netflix. Go watch the trailer to this. It looks interesting. It's got talking crows and stuff, and it's weird. So. Alright, let's see. Oh, you have to watch Taboo on Netflix. It's got Tom Hardy as the lead. He's amazing in it. Okay. You said Tom Hardy. You caught my attention. I'm always about a Tom Hardy flick. I was really disappointed with the second Venom movie. And he wrote it, which is kind of even more disappointing. Like, it was alright, but like, it was a little... You know when someone tries too hard? Like, I know the intentions were good and it was there and you could see it happening, but somewhere it just went downhill and everything became too much. And that's what I feel like happened to the Carnage movie. Like, it had so much going for it, and there were moments where I was just like, wow, this is amazing. Like, you did all the right things, right? But the story, ooh. No. And I think that's just what it was, the story. Because, like, even Woody Harrelson being the actor that played Brock to become Carnage was like, I was like, all right. First time I saw it, I was like, oh my god, look at that wig. But then I was just like, all right, the character personality traits, they fit. But then they had the woman from Pirates of the Caribbean. Can't remember her name. Her character was kind of just like, I didn't really understand it. Like, what was the point, you know? So I think it should have done more interesting for the story. It was pretty cheesy. Yeah, it was basically an overall glorified love story, which you can't knock. I mean, the writing wasn't bad. It was just kind of weird, out of place, I guess. So, but no, I don't know. At least they attempted it, you know? So, haven't seen Love and Thunder. Not yet. Going to. But the next movie I'm going to be seeing is the Dragon Ball Super movie. It's coming out this week. So, I'll be going to theaters for that one. It's kind of hard to top a movie that is as good as Venom. First Venom was really good. I won't lie and say it was like miraculous or anything. Like, I thought it was good for what it was. They did a few things in the first one that I didn't appreciate, which was like, you know, the reveal on Venom in the first one, like his actual reveal when he's doing they do the long like motorcycle scene and the chase scene, and they finally get to the center of town, and like Venom finally comes out of Tom Hardy and shows himself. I'm like, it didn't match the trailer, because the trailer version was even better, which means somebody on the computer in editing did something after the fact. which happens all the time in trailers versus movies. You'll see something in a trailer and it won't be in the movie, or it won't be exactly the same because they reshot it. Man, and it's those moments like that, because like I want to see a trailer. You guys know how much I love trailers just by the stuff that I've put out, and how hype you're supposed to feel when you see the trailer, and then you go see the movie and it's like, y'all lied to me. Like clickbait 5, you know. Like that kind of stuff upsets me a little bit, because it's like I get that what you're doing is to bring in viewers, but if you do it once and you don't bring the hype, back up the hype, then the second one I'm going to expect you to be lying to me and I won't be as excited. So it's like, no, it's kind of hard to tell. Let's see. Haven't seen the new Thor yet. Heard reviews are mixed. The first Venom was good, but not amazing. I liked it, but it was pretty average as far as superhero movies go. It wasn't the best. And if you're ever wondering, like, the best places to go for movie ratings, Rotten Tomatoes ratings are usually always the best ratings. They're honest, very honest in their percentages, because they give you the percentage of positive versus negative. And if anything that's below an 80, I don't even go to the theater for. I won't even go to the theater for it. So that's how into it I am. Which is sad, because like a lot of movies don't make above an 80. So it's not always 100% though, because they said the Carnage movie was ranked at like 90 something, and I was just like, Like watching YouTube reviews gives you proper perspective. It's fair, but they tend to spoil a lot in the reviews. Like if you're gonna watch a full-blown review, usually most of them say there will be spoilers, because the only way you can give a decent analysis is if you show some of it or talk about it. Heartstopper got 100% on Rotten Tomatoes. Let's go. Hey! Never heard of the movie, but I'm gonna have to check it out if it got 100. That's insane. Anything hardly ever gets 100 on Rotten Tomatoes. If it does, it doesn't ever really stay there for long. That's cool, dude. There's a, what is it? There's a movie I saw. It's coming out in Korea. I can't remember what it's called. It's a gay little show. Don't say that. It's a series. It's 8 episodes. Please watch. Okay. So the Heartstopper is an 8-episode series. Those aren't really usually aren't those usually really artsy films? Like miniseries? Yeah, miniseries tend to be that way, but it's okay though. It's like, if y'all ever saw the TV show called, it's a Netflix show. It's called, is it Netflix? It's on one of them. It's called Tales from the Loop. You want to talk about a trippy show? It was a weird one. But two boys who like each other. Okay. Like our flag means death. What flag? Posted wood burns in the Discord. Alright. Our flag means death is a pirate show right now. Oh, okay. Fair. I've never got into any pirate shows, dude. That's one thing. Like, it's funny because I keep getting this ad on my computer about this game called Skull and Bones. And it's a pirate game. Graphically, it looks beautiful, but I don't know. I would really like to work for a company that does video games. Like, just to be a part, even if I didn't do anything, just to be a part of it and to learn from it. Like, I don't know. I'm not gonna rant. Like I posted Heartstopper once a while ago. I sent you an edit that was Heartstopper. Oh, that's what that was? Okay. I didn't know where it was from. I was just paying attention to how you edited the visuals, and like it all clicked really well. That's neat, dude. It's comedy, really fun cast. That's fair. I want to finish Ragnarok first, though. I got 3 more episodes. I'll be done. I'll be caught up with it, and then I can jump on something new. I'll come into Discord and ask everybody for preferences. That's like when I run out of ideas or can't find anything online, I'll just go to Twitter. Be like, what are you guys watching right now? I want to see what you guys are watching. Because a lot of y'all watch interesting shows, and I'll find like some really cool stuff just because you guys suggested it, or like y'all were commenting on it on your feed, right? And be like, I'm gonna go check this out, and then before you know it, I'm hooked. I can't stop. All right, guys, it's after 10 o'clock. I've been on. How long have I been on here? Been on here over 2 hours, I think. I've been on here almost 3 hours. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get some rest. I gotta get up at 6 tomorrow. I appreciate everyone being here. Love you guys. All right, thank you for anyone who donated outside of the alerts. I just appreciate you guys hanging out and having fun with me and answering questions and stuff. Both people here and gone already. Thank you so much. I will be back on Thursday. Thursday is my day off. I will see you guys then. Love you so much. Y'all have a great night, okay?